welcome back. Did you need that time off, or did you want to get back a little bit sooner than now?
I wanted to get back sooner, but this time we didn't want a short notice fight or just rush into something. So we wanted a proper camp, and that's what we did. And and now we're here. So if I could choose, I would be here sooner, but my coach chose, so we took a proper camp and not a short notice.
So is that the no short notice, was that just due to the fact that you're coming off a loss and you want to make sure that you have time, or is that going to be a philosophy for the rest of your career that you won't take short notice fights?
I actually prefer short notice because then you don't have to do the camp. So hopefully I will do more short notice.
So what's your coach's reason for not wanting to do short notice? If you're the one that's hoping for it, what's the argument between the two of you like?
He's just calling me lazy, that I don't want to work out, and I just want like the short notice, the shortcuts. So that's his thing he always says to me.
Is he right? Are you a little lazy?
Nah, I wouldn't say so. I just want it the short way.
What were your thoughts when you got the name Victor?
One more time.
What was the thoughts when you got your opponent's name? What were your thoughts about your opponent?
Not that much. I saw him and I thought it's gonna be a good matchup for me. So easy money.
Easy money. You feel like you can get past him pretty quick? You don't expect it to go 3 rounds?
Nah, I don't think I have the condition to do 3 rounds. He's like a muscular guy, good looking, but it doesn't matter how good you look. This is MMA, so.
Do you feel like he got here on his good looks?
100%. He's almost handsome as me.
Well, then who is the most handsome man?
You're looking at him.
What sort of plan are you looking at ahead of him? Or are you going ahead? Are you kind of looking at your year? Do you want to fight 3 times, 2 times? What's the game plan going forward?
That's a question for my coach, but I want to, of course, do a fight as soon as possible after these 2.
And my last question, and probably the most important question, I'd like you to explain your Instagram photo. I don't understand why you have the emojis. Can you explain it to me? Your profile picture on your Instagram?
Sometimes I just change. That's my, I don't know actually. I don't have a reason for that emoji right now. I thought it was cool for the moment. I'm gonna change soon. Everybody's asking me if I'm a sad cowboy all the time, but it's no reason. I just took it for fun.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Anton, I wanted to go back to your Contender Series fight, and it was a dominant win, but you didn't get the contract. And I just wanted to know, what were the emotions like after that night? You know, you had worked so hard to get to this stage. You get the win. Most of the time, Dana White will give contracts to winners on that show, but you didn't get one. What were the emotions like after that?
At the moment when I sat there in the chair after the fight, I was waiting for Dana. I knew I wouldn't get the contract because I did not a spectacular fight. So at that moment I was feeling a little bit down, but then they come a guy to me and told me like, yeah man, you don't need a UFC contract, you're gonna get the model contract. And then I was feeling much better.
Awesome. And then finally for me, where did the Pleasure Man come from?
The Pleasure Man?
Yeah.
My dad is always, when I was younger, all the people always told me like, oh, you're so good looking and you're so cute, like a really, really small kid. And my dad was like, no, he's sexy. And therefore they called me the Pleasure Boy, and now I'm older, I'm the Pleasure Man. So right now I'm just in the UFC to pleasure the fans.
I love it. Good luck.
Thank you, man.
Pleasure Man, you mentioned the shorter camps. Does that mean you're the type of fighter that stays in the gym year-round, so that making weight on a short notice is not a problem?
I'm like, I don't know how much. It's like I'm like 220 when I walk around, so I'm always close to weight. I want to go up to heavyweight, but always when I spar with the real heavyweights, I feel like a light heavyweight. So therefore, I'm going to stay a light heavyweight.
Excellent, sir. And besides the looks and what have you when it comes to Vitor, what are your advantages? What do you see? You're like stronger striking, grappling, conditioning. Where do you see yourself with the edges?
It's not that I have the best punches, hardest kicks, or best grappling, good condition. as everybody knows, too much pleasure can be really dangerous. So I will use my pleasure.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir, and good luck this Saturday.